Hello, welcome back to Blast Backstage. I'm Frankie Ward, and I've got Ents with me. And it's been a while since I got to catch up with the guys, so I'm really excited to have them here. If you've got any questions for the guys, then you can share them with us at Blast Pro Series on Twitter. Use the hashtag BlastBackstage. And if you do tweet us, you'll be in with a chance of winning tickets to Blast Pro Series Copenhagen, which is one of the most hyped CS events of the year. So you have to be there to see it and to feel it for yourselves. So definitely tweet us just for the chance. Twister's also joining us on the sofa, the coach from Ents. And I think, actually, of you guys sat here right now, I probably interviewed Twister the most. So it's nice to have you back. Ariel.
Yep.
I feel like we're going to have to do more interviews now.
I fear so too.
Yeah. Are you feeling ready for this? Because I think you're going to win some matches this weekend. So I think we might be chatting.
I'm ready. I have to be ready.
Yeah. Before Alexi left, did he give you any tips?
No, nothing at all.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
He's been training him for 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. You've been focusing on the in-game leadership, and Ariel's been focused on handling my interview questions. Yeah.
Pretty much.
We did do a bungee jump together in Dallas.
It was fun.
It was fun for you.
Mm.
I was really bad.
No, you weren't that bad.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. It was because, for anyone who hasn't seen, there's a video on YouTube somewhere. Me and Ariel went and we did a bungee ball together, and we did solo bungee jumps. And Ariel was a true Finn, made his countryman very proud, and just went up this ladder thing and jumped. Well, it was really windy and it was swaying, and I'm literally the whole time I'm just like, I can't. I'm like going up the stairs. So I wouldn't have been able to do it if you were not there. So thank you.
You're welcome.
And you taught me how to count in Finnish as well.
Do you still remember?
Ipsi-katsi. Oh, I can't remember. Is that it?
Kolme.
Kolme. Is that right? Ipsi-katsi.
Pretty much.
Twister is just looking at me like, what the hell is going on? Now, let's talk about the major, because I feel like we definitely should. A fantastic performance in the Legends stage, going 3-0. Actually, people were not sure how it was going to be with the news that Alexi was leaving, and yet you absolutely surpassed everyone's expectations. So congratulations on that. What was the mindset going into the Legends stage?
Who wants to answer?
I think we didn't really know what to expect, even though we had a good amount of practice and our practice games went really well. So we came into the major feeling really prepared, but obviously as we were going to change lineups, so we were we didn't want to put our expectations too high. Our goal was to get to the playoffs, so we reached that, and I think the break between the games hurt us quite a bit, as it gave us time to think and kind of go away from the tournament. And then when we played against Renegades, we were not just there at all, which is kind of sad. But overall, we are satisfied with the result.
And I definitely think you should be, especially as you beat Vitality, Ariel, and they've been described as your kryptonite. Was it very satisfying to beat
Of
them
course,
to the champions?
They were beating us like 5 times in a row or 4 times in a row, and we finally managed to beat them, so it was a great achievement from us.
And Sonny, did you go out to Berlin? Were you practicing with the guys out in Berlin?
Yeah, I went there for the playoffs as well, and mainly because we kind of discussed that if they go out early, which is pretty sad for them. But anyway, then that was the reason why I'm there, so we can have some scrims before this.
And did you actually go into the arena and watch the major at all, the stage? I'm guessing you watched the quarterfinals.
No.
You didn't?
No,
So
I
you
was
didn't go
playing
in
all the
there?
time, yeah.
You were practicing.
Yep.
So what's it been like for you? Because I did read the HLTV interview that the two of you did at the major, which is actually, I would totally recommend that everyone goes and reads it, because it's really insightful. You do discuss that you essentially said to Mouse that you wanted to take a step back because the team was not going in the direction you wanted. So what was it like for you not actively playing for so long with all these people in the community talking about what you were up to next?
To be honest, it was really refreshing, and I felt good. Like we played so many events last year that I didn't feel at the moment that it's necessary for me to play at that point. I mean, I was obviously playing FPL and deathmatch and all that kind of stuff at home, but not in a team. And I think that was good for me. Like now I feel young again.
Well, and you were very young. Was there a point when you were playing on mouse when you realised you needed a change? Because we last met at Star Series 6, and I remember seeing mouse there, and you just come from ESL 1 New York, which you'd won. But the team didn't feel like they wanted to be in Kiev, to be perfectly honest with you. So what was the point for you where you thought to yourself, this is too much and it needs to change?
I mean, I think we kind of switched Stuka to Snacks a bit too early at that point because we didn't have any practice for like last 2-3 months at that time, and then Snacks came in and we actually had like only a few days of practice with him before we went to our first tournament. So I think that's where the thing started to fall apart, and I think when we brought Stuka back to our lineup, then everything was kind of already down. And we, like the deal with the 5 guys was that we were going to play the Katowice major. And after that, we were going to change. Like we kind of knew that the end is coming anyway. So, I mean, it's pretty hard to like focus on just playing when you know that something's going to happen anyway.
And I want to come to you, X7, because you play a very, very crucial role in ENCE. You often play that support role. And so for me, also seeing the community, everyone was always talking about Sonny coming into the team. But often people would maybe look at you, X7, and go, well, they can't replace Alexei because he's the IGL, for example. So sometimes there must have been a lot of pressure on you. And you can tell me if that's wrong. But what was it like for you having Sonny coming into the team?
It's very good. I don't really think that pressure is like getting to me. I'm not thinking that at all. So I think that Mika coming in, it will be very good.
Mm-hmm. And you've played together before?
Not in a team, but
yeah, I mean, we all have played together before in
of
some
course.
scrims and some Face It mixes and stuff like this. Finnish esports scene is pretty small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know that Alu and Sonny, you played together on ENCE in the past.
We did, yeah.
So how excited were you to finally be able to have him in the team with you again?
We're very excited. Actually, we've been talking about this for 2 years already, that we kind of want to play together, but things do contracts and stuff didn't work out before. But now I'm happy that we have the chance, and I think Sonny is the best player we can have in the team. So to help us push forward.
Mm-hmm. And I do remember going again back to Kiev, where pretty much all of you said that Sonny was your favourite player. So Ariel, is it nice getting to play alongside?
Of course, because I think Sonny is the best Finnish player and he has incredible firepower, so it's really great to have in the team.
Mm-hmm. And how will you make the most of Sonny being on the team when you're calling things? And this may be a question for you as well, Twister, in terms of how you're going to shape the strats around Sonny to get the best from him.
I think for now we just kind of plug him in what we had before and have our system. I don't think we have to reinvent the wheel. So we have a working system how to play, but with time we have to maybe find a bit more suitable roles for Sonny. Even though he's an all-around player, he can do pretty much everything. But mostly where he is the most effective player, I would say, is trade fragging and also in little clutch situations. So that's where we want to put him into.
Mm-hmm. Now, I believe I heard producer Emma in my ear saying, have we got some results? Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. So we have got some results from the Betway AIM Challenge, and we're actually going to show Maniac, who is one of our talent. I mean, you know who Maniac is. He's a brilliant blooming analyst. But he did the challenge earlier today, and we didn't get a chance to show it because he did it after the talent came and joined us. And we also have X7's results as well. So I believe that we're going to show X7's results from the last time these guys joined us at Blast, just for a refresher. So first of all, we're going to see Maniac. Here we go. Maniac did this earlier today, the AIM challenge. X7, I don't know if you can remember your experience.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Yeah.
Like playing the first time that map.
You say it was very hard, X7, but actually you're fourth on our board with 43.03 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know how is that possible.
It's possible because you're an extremely good player. That's why it's possible.
This guy shoots better than me.
You got killed there.
He's very precise. Look at that eyebrow. He's got game face on.
Why is this guy not in a team?
He used to be in Titan, didn't he?
Yeah, back in the days.
Back in the days. There we go. He's very satisfied with that. I actually haven't seen his score. I didn't see the time at the end because I have a tiny attention span. 47.125. So congratulations to Maniac. He's now at the top of the Betway Aim Challenge leaderboard for the talent. I can't wait to see my name at the bottom of that leaderboard later today. The humiliation will be great. Now, we're going to take a quick ad break, but we'll be chatting more about Blast Pro Series Moscow with Ents, so don't go anywhere, as I always say. Welcome back to Blast Backstage. I am with the guys from Ents, including their newest recruit, Sonny. And we've just been discussing, it's fantastic to see Sonny returning back to the professional scene. Not that he went anywhere. He was just waiting. Ents and him were waiting for the right moment to get him back in the team. Now, MIBR were just on the sofas with me, and I asked them who their biggest competition here in Moscow is. And not surprisingly, to be honest, they said you guys. So how confident are you feeling about your chances here in Moscow?
That confident.
That confident, that confident. You know what, I'm just going to start actually directing. I'm leaving it up to you guys to decide, but I'm going to start naming names. Right, Ariel, how confident are you feeling?
Like, I don't know, because we are new team. We have not been practicing that much because Sonny just came into the team. But that's also a thing with the other teams. Like MIBR, they are a new team. They have brought in KNG, and NaVi is gonna change their players after this. And Vitality is not here and everything. So I think we have pretty good chance of making to the final and beating, getting the trophy.
And Alu, just how good was it to win in Madrid?
Really good.
It was really, really good. And to be honest, I asked that question and you answered it. So that's my bad. In terms of the other teams, I guess when we mentioned MIBR, they've changed a player in. They've brought Lucas's mate KNG in. They used to play on Immortals together. They have that history of being on a LAN. And you guys, I guess, Alu and Sonny, you have that history as well. Has the dynamic between the two of you changed since you originally played together, Sonny?
I think so. I think we are both better players than we were back in the days. I mean, my best year was in Mousesports, and like 2016, that was kind of my first professional team. So, yeah, we are changed, and I think, yeah, Al also is much more mature person and also better player.
And Twister, what is the long-term plan for the team in the second half of the year?
I will be sounding cocky if I'll tell you that.
You're finished. You can say what you want. It's fine.
Yeah, well,
Be confident. It's not cockiness, it's confidence.
yeah. Well, I don't know if there will be any team playing CS after that when we're reaching our goal.
Okay. So basically, you're here to win Blast Pro Series in Moscow. You're going to win ESL 1 New York afterwards. And then you're going to make everyone cry on stage in Malmo.
Pretty much
Pretty much.
in
Lightning
every
bolts from the
tournament after that
sky.
as well.
There are many more Ents memes coming our way.
Probably.
I look forward to that very much. In fact, I need to get myself an Ents jersey. I still don't have one. I'm very upset about this. I need
I'm
one.
done.
No, this is the thing. I need one. I need one. Now, I need the... I don't know what my name would be in Finnish. Like, Frankilia.
No clue.
I'm trying to... I still, again, apart from Ipsy, I haven't learned any Finnish, and I need to sort this out. We are going to play a game now. Do you like games?
No.
No.
No. Do you like games, Alu?
No.
Do you like games, Sergey?
No.
What about you, X7?
No.
That is... see, that is the facial hair of someone who likes a nice game of Scrabble. So are we gonna play skins? We're not going to play skins. Instead, what we're going to do is play Match the Ents player to the prize. Okay. Here we go. Gonna keep things nice and simple. Are we ready? Can I get some like drum rolls? You have to drum roll. This is
What we need to do?
audience participation. Just like, yeah. There we go. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
You had to go somewhere.
Here we go. And I am delighted to gift you yourselves.
Oh,
So that's actually really good.
thank you. Just like you.
Ariel, your hair is amazing. Look at this.
I'm so beautiful.
Okay. We've got. This doesn't look like you at all. And then we have. Well, oh, Sonny, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
We'll get you one in the future.
I can take all the one.
Looking like Device. You look like
Thank
Tom
you.
Cruise. And then
But I'm a much better
finally-
player. But yeah.
And more handsome.
There you go.
Right.
Okay, hold up your things by your head so we can see them on camera, see the likeness. What do we reckon, boys? Who is? I mean, Sonny. You know what, Sonny? You can assess which one is the most like the player.
Twister.
Twister, yeah. Twister's is pretty good. Again, I'm really enjoying the swept back hair thing. What about Sergey though? Look at Sergey.
Egghead.
He's egghead. Yes. Okay, we've got one for you. Perfect. Let's have a look, Sonny. I feel like they could be team mascots. You know how G2 they bring the little cock on stage with them? You could bring the chicken. You could bring your little Ents mascots with you. They're good luck
I
charms.
guess, why not?
Why not? There you go. Alu's like, no. You're not bringing them on stage with you. What I really appreciate also about your in-game leading style, I imagine, Alu, is you can say a lot without saying anything.
Sure.
Just turn to the players between rounds. No fist bumps. No high fives. Just. And I believe that means we go B. Yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes it does. What facial expression says we rush A? There's less blinking than B. Good. I'm now ready to play on Entz's team. Congratulations on bringing Sonny finally into the team. I know that you're really excited to play with him, and we're really excited to see what happens for you guys. And thank you for joining us today, and thank you for putting up with me. I know it's one of the hardest parts of the job. So you guys watching, thank you for watching Blast Backstage. We'll be back very shortly because we've got NIP joining us in the chairs. But for now, thank you so much, Entz. Good luck.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
keep it tuned here. We'll be back soon.